West over here in Little Rock, Arkansas. The reason I want to talk to you guys today basically is I've written a couple of books. One of them, the title is 40 Years with Jesus in the Backseat. It's a biography, I guess they're memoirs mostly, from the time I was about probably 18 until actually now. The other book is titled Peeping Through the Cracks. That's a funny little son of a gun there if you like to read funny little short stories. It's the age of my life between about 7 and about, 13. And so anyhow, there's very interesting. We've got some very good reports from our friends and people that have read the book, and both of them actually. There's no way you can write a book about your life and be honest about it without really crossing some grain out there, and it's done that. It's really done that. It was not written for that, but unfortunately, that's the way a lot of people have taken it. Everybody needs to know the truth and all the truth. You start leaving truth out, it just changes things completely. It changes lives. Now, if you start trying to live a lie, and then you'll die with a lie. And what you'll do, if you're not really, really careful, you'll drag a bunch of people that you love to hell with you. And man, you don't want to do that. You just don't want to do that. It's better for me, man, just walk on my toes. I need it. I need it bad. Jesus does, and that's okay. He owns me. He has every right to. But anyhow, folks, I just want to let you know that, and I'll show you these books if I haven't already on this BIM, and I think you'll enjoy them, especially that 40 years with Jesus in the back seat. Basically, what it's about is when I was born again, when I was a young fellow, about 9 years old or so, and I lived a real close life, a Christian life, until I was about 18 or 19 years old. And I drifted away. Long story, won't get into that, but I did. I drifted away. And considering the fact that I drifted away from Christ, about the time my kids started coming along, for 15 years, then I didn't do like a father ought to do. That's not a confession. I've already dealt with God about that. But anyhow, I think you'll find it very interesting. There's some stories about some marriages and so forth in there that they're entertaining, to say the least. And the whole idea is to let people see what living your life without doing what Christ calls you to do will do to you. You see, I was called into the ministry when I was about, 13 or 14 years old. And God was calling me, but I was telling him, like the devil was telling me, I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't get in front of people and talk to them and so forth. And I believed the devil instead of God. And so after 15 years of getting in that, putting God completely out of the car, at least I did bring him back into the back seat. Now, when I did that, I served in church. Man, I tithed, I mowed the church grass. I did a lot of other things. And I thought I guess I was trying to work my way to heaven or to God's heart. And nothing ever came together. I mean, man, you give me $1 million and it would be something, it would go somewhere. When I finally, about 12 or maybe 15 years ago, it hit me right between the eyes. And what hit me was the fact that I'm supposed to be doing exactly what I'm doing right now. That's telling people about Jesus Christ and what he's done for me. And my friends, there's no comparison to the difference. I got more money now than I had then. I don't even make any money now. It just comes. I don't know where from. God. I know it comes from God. But I'm far from being rich, but I am living. My bills are getting paid. But anyhow, If you can enjoy these books, if you buy this book, it will help me and Sandy financially. We need it. We're spending a lot of money, or have, on advertising and so forth through Facebook and other medias. But man, if you're interested and you'd like to read, it's available. Ebook, you can get it. Any major bookstores handle it. Now, that's 40 years with Jesus in the back seat. You can Google it and find it. Or if you go to Amazon, you can find it. It's online. It's easy to find. If you have any problem, go to my website. Let me tell you the name of the number, or whatever you call the website. It's, of course, it's got the 3 W's, storiesandphotos.com. Let me say it again, storiesandphotos.com. All spelled out with the dots and the W's. Okay, I appreciate you guys very much for taking a moment to listen to me, and hopefully you will see fit to buy one of those books. Well, they're perfect for a little short trip if you're going somewhere or going to flight or whatever, but you ought to order. You're talking about $12 to $15, less than $30 if you get both of them, $25 if you get both of them, pretty close. Okay, appreciate you, and we will check you guys out later, and I will holler back at you later. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody, and a very, very Merry Christmas. Be sure and remember that Jesus is the reason for the season.